It's quite unfortunate that we have to address this issue that has been brought to our attention by the Kenya Magistrates and Judges Association, who is our client at the moment, and we have received reports even from the media, and we have had so many uproar. We have had a lot of uproar about Honorable Member of Parliament for Mumias East, Honorable Peter Salasya, who is supposed to be a role model to the members of the public, who is supposed to be a representative of members of his constituency. It is quite unfortunate that the Member of Parliament, who understands the role of judges and magistrates in this country, can go ahead and threaten a magistrate simply because the magistrate did what she was supposed to do under the Constitution. And we are calling upon the immediate arrest of the Member of Parliament, because we cannot allow such impunity to continue going on. We have had a lot of judicial officers being threatened. We have had a lot of judicial officers being killed in line. Therefore, we are calling upon the Director of Public Prosecution. They have mandate under Article 157(4) to direct the Inspector General of Police to arrest the MP with immediate effect.
We have been retained by the Kenya Judges and Magistrates Association, KMJA, and we have with me here the President of the KMJA, Honorable Derek Kuto. His other members are out of town to address the country of a very serious issue that has cropped up. A magistrate sitting in Kakamega gave a ruling whereby a member of parliament for Mumias East was ordered to pay some 500,000 shillings plus costs. The magistrate received serious threats on her phone, text messages from that member of parliament. She reported, as it is provided for under the Criminal Procedure Code, to the police. The police have not acted since that time to date. The threats, I have shared them with the members of the press. The DCI to date has not acted on what is expected for the DCI to do. Due to that inaction, the JSC, the employer of the magistrate, a constitutional office called the Judicial Service Commission, has demanded protection of its members who are magistrates and judges, and the DCI to take action. To date, no action has been done. The Law Society of Kenya, where all magistrates and judges come from as members of the Law Society of Kenya, waded into this matter and demanded immediate action to be taken. To date, the DCI is on leave. It has not responded. It has not taken action. The Kenya Magistrate and Judges Association, through the President and Secretary General, issued a press statement demanding action, not by law. To date, nothing has happened. So the questions left now is that the KMJA has now come to its lawyers to demand, and we have demanded, and we have written a letter which we have shared to the public, addressing the Director of Public Prosecution. Under the Constitution of Kenya, Article 27, everybody is equal before the law, and everybody has a right to be protected by the law. Judicial officers cannot be discriminated them when they want protection from the police. The police decides to look the other side. So we have invoked Article 157, which gives the DPP the power to direct the Inspector General of Police under Article 245 of the Constitution to immediately order the Inspector General of Police, where the DCI is domiciled, to arrest and charge and forward the file to the DPP for approval so that that person is charged. The said Member of Parliament, who the DCI is claiming is not available to be arrested, has been seen on social media, on mainstream media houses, with the 500,000 shillings, daring the police to come and arrest him, daring the magistrates and judges to do what they want. Such an impunity has never been exhibited in this country anymore. We know very well, cabinet ministers, for example, the former Minister for Finance was arrested from office. We know very well the DCJ, the current DCJ, was arrested from office. We know numerous members of parliament, some of them I am representing, and some of cabinet ministers who have been arrested for committing an offense. So, Honorable Salasya is not above the law. This type of an action clearly is throwing this country into a pandemic whereby the judicial officers will not discharge their mandate. Because if the judiciary is threatened, then they put down their tools. Who is going to deal with us Kenyans? So we have appealed, we have written a letter to the Director of Public Prosecution, and we are putting the DCI on spot that if he fails to act, the DPP should provide a way out so that we get justice for one of my members. Lastly, you remember very well, judicial officers have died out of these threats that were ignored. Was it Fondo? Fundi died under such mysterious circumstances. 2, judicial officers have resigned because they have been threatened. Honorable Mulecho resigned. And very many other judicial officers have refused or resigned to do their jobs. If the judiciary is not protected, they do their job, we do our job. The police should do their job. This is a national disaster in the making, that the JSC, the president of the JSC, who is the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, has demanded action to be taken. The police have refused to take this.